Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about one of the most asked questions by the UPSC aspirants, and that would be the journey of an IAS aspirant to becoming an IAS officer. Sure, it's not an easy task, is it? And I personally feel that everyone has their own different journeys when it comes to UPSC civil services, as it's very demanding, it has a lot of competition, and I personally feel that there's so many aspects of it which are yet to be unraveled. So looking at these situations, we understand and we acknowledge the fact that every journey of IAS is different. Now, as you all are aware that mostly people take around 1 year, 2 years, or max to max even 5 to 6 years to crack these examinations. Can you imagine people literally devote their 5 to 6 years of their life for this one examination, and still that does not guarantee them qualifying for the examination, for the interview per se, right? So how determined or how passionate they must be to have this kind of courage in their hearts and minds to go forward with this kind of sheer I would like to call it torture, because I wouldn't want to study the same thing for 5 long years and still not guarantee a particular service for me, be it anything, right? But there are some people I know who are very, very biased towards the IAS services, because so we can't even imagine what kind of process they go through in order to achieve and make their dreams into reality, right? But I think one good advice I would like to give you is that although it's fun and it's very motivating to hear other people's journey in terms of UPSC, because it also gives you a perspective and also this kind of confidence as to how you should go about with all your other preparation and everything else. But also it's very, very important to, I think, realize that it's more of the journey but it's less of the preparation, right? So what we say is that when someone clears IAS, his whole tenure of preparing for the exam is not called his preparation, but it's called his journey for a reason, because it is a ride, it's a roller coaster ride on that. Because to reach to the top, you have to go through certain procedures, and obviously as every journey has it, there are many obstacles that you have to overcome, be it the peer pressure, be it the kind of stress that the exam caters to, because it's an all-India service exam, and the people who make the paper and also UPSC stands basically for Union Public Service Commission. So it's a service which needs you to put into that much amount of efforts, and also at the same time to have that. Yes, so that's the whole point of putting you under so much pressure and this constant reminder that you have to do better than everyone else, because this is the kind of job profile that you will go through not only during the preparation but also during. So that is the kind of sacrifices that they do in order to become an IAS officer. So my suggestion, as I said earlier, would be that you have to pave your own path towards success, right? So when you are actually listening to people and understanding their perspectives of how to become an IAS officer, or their journey or their preparation or whatever, that is one aspect of it. But I think at the end, it is your decision, and it is you who has to look for yourself. So meanwhile you need to focus on your journey as well. If you keep listening to other people's journeys in preparation, when are you going to make your own, right? Because I think every other aspirant would want him or her to be the next IAS officer, and then sharing their journey with many other students who are willing to do the same. So I think this is a great start for you all to begin doing that, because that is actually something that is going to take you forward throughout. So other than that, as I always say, all the best to all the aspirants out there, and make yourselves, your family members and the country proud, and stay tuned for more such educational content. Like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much, and do well, most importantly.